What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, Clash ARLONG is finally here on One Piece Treasure Cruise Global. And in this video today, we are going to actually showcase 5 different teams that can beat this dungeon. Now, these are not the only 5 teams that can beat this raid boss. This is one of the most easiest raid bosses that we have had in Treasure Cruise for a very, very long time. The boss doesn't have a lot of health, he doesn't have a lot of interrupts, he doesn't do many things, and there's only really one debuff removal you actually need to bring in order to beat this pretty easily, and we'll go through that in the video once we get into the teams. But before we do that, I want to talk about the unit himself, which is ARLONG. I've just gone ahead and max leveled him and limit broken him. You can see here that he is a strength slasher powerhouse character at max level. With his limit break, he has 2,902 HP, 1647 attack, and 142 recovery. So those are the type of stats that you would normally see on an ARLONG character. High health, high attack, low recovery. Makes a lot of sense. Unfortunately, I do see here straight away that he only has 3 socket spots after his max limit break, and also something I just found out as well, he doesn't get any cooldown reduction with his limit break either, which is kind of annoying, but his special ability is good, and we'll go through that in a little bit. As for his captain ability, he boosts slasher character's attack by 2.75, and then boosts his own attack by 3 times. Not a terrible captain effect, it's definitely usable, but just not a great captain effect overall. His special ability, which maxes out at 14 turns, so you need 14 skill ups in order to max him out, will go ahead and deal heavy strength damage to a single enemy, and then reduces the enemy's defense up and resilience by 3 turns, and changes block into matching, and also will go ahead and boost your slasher character's orbs by 1.75 times for 3 turns. So this is a great support character for your slasher teams. Not only are you getting a great orb boost from this, but you also get orb manipulation, and you also get amazing utility with removing 3 turns of blue shield defense and resilience, which is just he's fantastic. He is a great unit for a 40 stamina raid boss. This unit is definitely worth farming. Such an amazing raid boss to have. He has 2 crewmate abilities. One of them will make his quick slots be matching, and the other one will boost his attack by 200 if he is the last one to attack in the chain. As for his support ability, he supports Hachi, Chu, and Kurubi, where he will go ahead and add 9% of the stats to that supported character. He has slot button resistance of 3 turns of it, which is actually very, very low. And his secondary one is a critical hit, 90% chance to get 6% extra damage. So you're going to be getting that a lot of the time. That's actually a really nice little critical hit chance that he has there. But overall, he's just a really nice support character for slashers, and I believe he's going to be boosted for the upcoming treasure map. So I would suggest you guys out there to just spend the time to farm him out. I believe he's going to be here for multiple days, so you should have plenty of time to max him out. And as I said, very easy to actually go ahead and run, so you can run him very, very quickly. In between like 1 to 2 minute runs you can get, depending on what type of units you have, and also the fact that it's a 40 stamina raid, so you're using less stamina to farm him out. So highly suggest farm him out. He's going to be great for future content. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into breaking down the dungeon along with the 5 different teams I have for you guys in this video today. So let's go ahead and start breaking down this dungeon. So we're obviously on the 40 stamina difficulty. There is a 30 stamina difficulty as well, but there really isn't a reason to farm the 30 stamina one, because 40 stamina is just super duper quick. So you guys are seeing a carrot team here. This is the most optimal team, or this specific team isn't, but you know, double carrot is obviously the best team for this particular dungeon, but there are 4 other teams in this video. Stage 3 is where you have a mini boss stage where you have Hachan, Kurubi, and Chu. They have a preemptive attack where they have a 5-turn delay immunity. If Kurubi is still alive after turn 3, he blows away your captain or your friend captain for 3 turns, and if Hachan is last alive, he's going to fully heal, enrage, and 3-turn blind to your team. You've got stage 4, you have an ARLONG boss there, a mini boss, which basically doesn't really have anything. His preemptive attack just has 2 turns of damage threshold, and that is the key. You want to make sure that you have a unit that can remove the damage threshold on stage 4, but other than that, like, that ARLONG stage is extremely easy to get through. And then the final stage, ARLONG, which again is a pretty simplistic boss, very straightforward. He has 3.7 million health, and he has a preemptive attack that applies 5 turns of immunity. He has an enrage. All of your orbs are transformed into either empty or badly matching, but the thing is that he doesn't have an interrupt for your orb manipulation, so you can just do whatever you want, and he does remove all beneficial effects upon entering that room as well. Now, if Arlong is alive after turn 3, he cuts your health in half, and then also applies 3 turns of a 1.1 times chain lock, and also will change your orbs again like the preemptive strike, either empty or badly matching orbs. Now, Arlong does have an interrupt. Whenever you activate an attack boost on your team, he will buff his own attack, but the thing is, he doesn't even remove the attack up that you give to yourself. So again, it just makes this dungeon so simplistic. I don't really understand why they even released a raid boss as simplistic as this with the current climate of units that we have right now. I mean, it is nice that it is a little bit of a change of pace to get, you know, a piece of content that is easy, you know, as well as this unit actually being pretty decent as well. So I guess it's kind of okay, but I don't know, I just feel like I was expecting something a lot more difficult, considering, you know, Arlong is a reasonably popular character back in the day. I would have expected him to be a lot more difficult, but, you know, it is what it is. This guy is very, very easy to beat. You guys are seeing here I have a V2 Sanji team right now, and the other 3 teams I have is version 1 Katakuri, version 2 Katakuri, and a V2 Doflamingo team. But as I said at the start of this video, these are not the only teams that can beat this. You could beat this with a double Neptune team if you wanted to go and farm this for EXP. That is a definite strategy that you could do as well. But I just wanted to show you guys some extremely fast teams that were able to clear this. All the teams you guys are seeing in this video, none of them went past 2.5 minutes long. They were all very, very quick. The last team is the V2 Doflamingo team, which honestly is extremely fast. If we had max specials, I think that that V2 Doflamingo team would probably rival the Carrot teams in terms of how fast they could beat content. That V2 Doflamingo team is so fast, but the fact that all the driven characters have such high cooldowns, it does take a long time to stall for their specials, so that's the only drawdown to that specific team. V2 Katakuri dominated, of course. I didn't even have to use Katakuri special, honestly. Just all of the other specials, plus, you know, with his 4.66 times captain, when you have the type advantage with the color affinity boost, that's exactly what you need in order to take this down just considerably easy. You just have the orb boost from the Bellamy and you're good to go, you know, and all the matching orbs and Bellamy's orb boost and you're good to go. But definitely one of the most useful characters here would be the quick rare recruit Beppo, because number 1, he's perfect for stage 4 for removing the damage threshold, and as well as him being a quick unit, just is very, very good. And then on top of that, I also have Kizaru in a lot of these teams as well, just because he helps with reducing our cooldowns, allowing us to beat content as fast as possible, because that's exactly what this video is all about. I'm showing you guys some very fast teams that are able to beat this raid boss as quick as you possibly can, saving a lot of time. But as I said, you don't really need these specific teams to clear it. There are a lot of different teams that can clear Clash Arlong. Also, something to note is that there is no real rush to go ahead and complete this raid boss, you know, as fast as you possibly can anyways, because this raid boss will be here for, I think, like 48 hours, maybe 72 hours. It's here for a long time, so you have plenty of time to, you know, set some time aside, farm up a decent amount of copies, and then wait for 2 times skill up. Or if you want to be that guy, you can actually try and max them out outside of double skill up if you really wanted to go ahead and do that. So there we go. That's pretty much all I wanted to really talk about in this video today. Give you guys the rundown on the dungeon, what to expect, and just, you know, some couple of key units that are quite useful in this particular fight. Basically, just bring a unit that has at least 2 turns of damage threshold removal and have a decent amount of quick units on your team, and you're going to be finding this dungeon to be very, very simplistic. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and hit the like button, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and also hit the bell notification so you can be notified whenever I upload a brand new YouTube video to the YouTube channel. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.